Hello and welcome to episode 10 of Mail Call Madness. We made it to 10. This is going to be a special episode. Not sure what we're going to do when we hit 11 with our hands. I don't know. 11? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We always figure things out, sometimes for the better, sometimes not, but we always have a plan. So, like I said, this is episode 10, and this is a special week in addition to episode 10. Like I said, special week, celebration. Episode 10. It's Dom's birthday. Dom has a birthday this week. I'm not going to give away the day exactly for personal identification, blah, blah, blah. We don't want his identity to get stolen or whatnot. But Dom has a birthday or had a birthday this week by the time this airs. We'll see. So how do you feel, Dom?
I feel great.
A year older?
I feel 52 years young. I can tell you that.
52. Well, I did get a phone call. I don't know if he tried to call you or not. I got a phone call from Boba Fett, who said he wishes you a happy birthday. He said he's wishes you many more happy birthdays because you're no good to him dead. So, wah, wah.
That's
all
true.
Right, so,
wah, wah, man.
Happy birthday, Dom.
Thank
all
you.
Right, so in addition to Dom celebrating a birthday this week, what else we got on the slide deck? Oh, guess who's going to be back on Dark Side Crew this Sunday? Hello, boys. I'm back.
That's it.
At least for Sunday. We'll see how my weekend schedule goes. But I took a little bit of a hiatus, sabbatical maybe, and I'm back this Sunday.
And you were definitely missed. I can tell you that.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll have maybe they'll let me do intros again. We'll see. And well, speaking of me being on Dark Side Crew and intros. So we did promise a giveaway. Now, the giveaway is not going to be tonight. We're going to announce who the winner of the giveaway is next week on episode 11. But here's kind of how we're going to do it, and I hope it works out. So, a bit of a trivia question. So I've done intros on Tales from the Dark Side since 2021. I've been doing intros on Tales from the Dark Side. So not including the intro that I may or may not do this coming Sunday. The trivia question is, how many Tales from the Dark Side show or panel intros has Jedi Johnson 22 done since January of 2021? That's the question. So I'll give you a couple of hints. I had to make it some sort of question where you couldn't Google it. You couldn't. It's going to be a tough one. So I'll give you some hints. I started doing intros on Tales from the Dark Side in February of 2021. I haven't done them every week. I've taken some vacation days and I've done some travel days. So you can't just count the weeks in the year. That's not going to work for you. But guess how many I've done. And you'll find out next week. And hopefully somebody guesses it right. And we're going to go through the rules here real quick. So you're going to leave your guesses in the Mail Call Madness episode 10 YouTube show comments after the show. Not during the show, after the show. Only one guess per YouTube account or login. I fear I've made this too technical. If an account does decide he or she wants to leave more than one, only the first guess will be counted. We will collect the guesses at the after Monday of next week. We record episode 11 on Tuesday, so you have through Monday to get those comments in there. Winners will be announced on episode 11. The closest guess without going over will win Dom's prize. And Dom's going to show us what his prize is at the end of the show today. The closest guess without going under is going to win my prize, Jedi's prize. But if someone nails it and they get the number exactly right, they're going to win both prizes and nobody else is going to get anything. So, you can just blame that person for being a good guesser, I guess. So, and of course, if there are multiple guesses of the same number, the first guess listed in the comments is the one that counts. So, make sure you check out all the other comments before you throw your guess down there. Because you don't want to duplicate somebody else's guess, because their guess will count and not yours. Hopefully I did not make that too difficult or too technical. I tend to overthink things sometimes. So basically, just answer the trivia question. See if you can. It's going to be a guess. It's not something you're going to be able to Google. I'll show you what my prize is at the end of the show too. So again, we'll post this question and the rules in the comments, and I'm sure Dom and I will put them on our IG accounts, and we'll maybe get Pete to promote it as well. So that's the giveaway. That's the game. That's the guessing game. So yeah. How many Tales from the Dark Side intros have I done since I started doing the show back in 2021? All right. Okay, this is Mail Call Madness, and as always, we're going to kick it off with Dom opening a package. So, Dom, if you would.
All right. So, let's see. I actually got this little one I got today. But I was hoping maybe I got this yesterday. I was hoping to open this one. Let's open this one up first.
Hey,
because it's something.
Your show. You do it.
It's something that it's pretty new. And if you've seen me collecting stuff, you definitely know.
Looks like it's been in the rain. Is it wet?
Where? No, the box is just.
That side right there.
Yeah, it's just a little.
Face.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not wet. It's just like scuffed up.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually something that's.
I already know what it is. You told me about this.
Boom. I got the soda.
Hell.
The 3-liter soda, the Wampa.
So inside there is the Wampa, but you can't see it, right? How do you open it?
You can't see it. You have to open it. And I'm debating on maybe we'll open it up at the end of the show.
Is there a chase, or is it?
There's a chase. You get the chase.
Chase.
The chase is the Wampa with the missing arm.
Ooh, all right. So how do you open it? Can you open it without ripping all that plastic off?
Yeah, so the plastic around there, and then you just twist it off, and it pops off.
But is it gonna like tear the plastic or anything when you twist it?
I don't think it should. I think there's like a little tab over here where you can actually just peel off the plastic itself. Like there's like a little like a rip.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, rip it off.
Well, we'll see how Dom feels towards the end of the show, if he feels like opening it up or not.
Yeah, so
okay, so let's move on. Let's move along. We got a lot of stuff to go through today, including a video. But before we do a video, I'm going to show a video. It's actually a quite lengthy video. It's like 20 minutes, so we may kind of jump through it. It just depends. Of a shop I went to in San Diego. Before we do that, let's talk Hasbro PulseCon, which was over the weekend. They showed off a lot of stuff, including Star Wars. Nothing really thrilled me about what they showed us for Star Wars. I like the Hunter 3 3/4 action figure. Probably not going to pre-order it. I'll probably be able to find it whenever it comes out. I did like the exclusive, but I'm not. Again, I like the Mandalorian exclusive. Again, I don't collect Mandalorian. You know, I'm talking about the exclusive with the fire That was cool.
The rescue scene.
Yeah, the rescue scene. I mean, that was pretty cool, I guess. But other than that, nothing for me. But they did have a lot of stuff. I asked Dom. I said, "Hey, man, there was so much stuff. There's no way we're going to be able to cover it all." So I said, "You pick your favorite segment of Hasbro PulseCon, and I will pick what I thought was the most interesting." And you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first, because I think yours is a little short. There's a lot more that came out.
Okay, mine is shorter. Yeah. Okay, so the one I picked was the Indiana Jones. I don't collect Indiana Jones. I like Indiana Jones. I like the movies, but I'm not a huge Indiana Jones fan. I don't know all the lore or the trivia about it, but I thought this was interesting. Now, I believe there have been Indiana Jones action figures before.
No, there was from the original ones
yeah.
that came out,
yeah.
the 3-inch quarter.
So, but now they're reintroducing those, and they've got their little themes, for kind of like they do with Star Wars. You know, they have like little like action themes. So we'll just go through these real quick. Of course, they do have the Indiana Jones 3 3/4 inch. It's kind of a retro looking action figure. Probably pretty close, other than maybe the knees bend is probably in the elbows, I guess. Probably pretty close to the vintage action figure, I would guess.
Yeah, I think it might be a little bit more articulation, but yeah.
Yeah. They were talking about the knees bend. I'm sure the elbows look like the elbows bend and things like that. But so yeah, pretty cool if you collect Indiana Jones or want to start collecting Indiana Jones. Maybe this is for you. They're also doing the 6-inch figures. We see here we have Indiana Jones, and I've already forgotten this other guy's name.
Major Arnold. What's his name?
Yeah, I should have written it down. I'm not a trivia guy or Indiana Jones, but the guy whose face melts. That's how I
the melted. Yeah, exactly.
The melted face guy.
The coolest part to Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Oh man, I didn't like that part when I was a kid. I was like, oh.
Close your eyes. Why? Close it. That was cool.
So all of these are available for pre-order now. I don't believe there were any limited, so I'm sure.
So you could actually have your Indiana Jones team up with your Marvel figures, and also team up with your Star Wars figures, and as well as your G.I. Joes, if you think about it, because they're 6 inches now.
You could have your Harrison Ford twins. You could have Solo and Indiana Jones.
True.
Do adventures. I guess these things are also going to come with these little like build arc pieces.
Yeah, so if you get all 5 or 6 figures, you could build the arc, which is kind of cool.
There's little incentives to get you to buy all the figures, basically. So these are the ones that are for pre-order. Also for pre-order is the, I guess what they kept calling it, cosplay or something, or cosplay. Basically, I guess it's life size or one in one, right? One
Staff of Ra
one size.
Yeah.
But this is the medallion or whatever that they use to locate the arc. The Staff of Ra. Thank you. Don knows his Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
So this is available too. I guess you get the staff, you get a stand, and that too. Again, I don't know. Cool if you want to collect Indiana Jones. And then we have the other 3. These are coming soon. These are not available now. You have the other characters: Marion, Remy,
Renee
Salah.
Renee Salah. Yeah, Renee Belquin, whatever his name is.
And you get the little names up. You get the monkey. I don't know if the monkey had a name. But yeah, that's it. I mean, that's what I chose. That's what I kind of found most interesting. Other than, that's what I paid attention to, other than the Star Wars, which I was kind of disappointed.
And if you notice the boxes, there's no plastic, which really sucks. Because look at the little hanger; it's all cardboard.
I did notice that. I really wish that they would do kind of like they do with the little styrofoam, kind of like Star Wars has done, little styrofoam where you can open it up and maybe not use as much plastic.
But now I have the Black Series that I got. You open it up, there's no window, no plastic. It just closes. It's all cardboard.
Yeah, it sucks.
It does. But
all right, so that's my take. That was what I found most interesting about Hasbro PulseCon. Now, we will take a break from that. We'll come back and let Don tell us what he thought about Hasbro. Before we do that, you want to try to watch this video? I don't know how this is going to go.
Let's put it on. Let's try it.
You want to see how it goes? All right,
let's see how it goes.
This is when I was in San Diego last week, probably a week ago from this weekend that just passed. I went to a store that I like going to the store. It's not a cheap store. It's not. I mean, it's called TC Rockets. I don't know the address, so you can Google it. They're a pretty well-known store in San Diego. I think they have their own like con too, actually, TC Rocket Con or something. So they aren't cheap, but they do have like a trade program where you can like trade them stuff and build up credit and buy stuff. So I thought that was kind of cool. But let's just get on with this. So here we go.
I'm outside TC Rockets. Gonna go inside.
Feel free to talk over me, Dom, if you want to.
Take a look around. I've been at this place before. It's got a lot of toys, a lot of vintage toys, comics, but man, a lot of toys and
doing
gaming
my
too.
ZZ Top.
So we're gonna go inside. Try to get some video this time. Try to. All right, maybe. Hey, it's Jedi. So we are going to get some video in here, and we're gonna start with some of the vintage stuff they have. So let's swap the camera.
Stuff in the back.
So this is the Star Wars, vintage Star Wars. Do you have any of this stuff, Dom?
I had all that stuff.
You had the Millennium Falcon?
I had the Millennium Falcon. I had everything. I had the Death Star. I had everything.
You had the AT-AT? Man.
I had it all. Dude, I had all this stuff growing up.
I had that X-Wing. That's all I had. And my brother had a TIE Fighter. And we had a land speeder, too.
Yeah, I gave a lot of stuff to my brother, and he lost a lot of stuff. So.
I want to say we might have had it at one point. At one point, we might have had that Darth Vader TIE Fighter, too. I can't remember. I remember the land speeder.
I did have one of the X-Wings.
If you're a toy collector, this is the value right here. All the vintage stuff.
Me and my brother.
This stuff is so cool. Just because.
It really is. Nostalgia.
Just because, yeah.
He had a regular TIE Fighter. I don't see one of those yet.
But this place had a lot of this stuff, man. I'm going to show you the wall here in a minute. We're about to cover the wall. This is all AFA graded, open, loose, and carded figures.
That's awesome.
But they weren't cheap.
I know. It's not cheap. I can tell you that.
AFA graded stuff. They've got loose figures.
They had some C-3POs, but I was like, I just couldn't do it, man. It's too much. Here's one.
I need to get a vintage. I want to get a vintage Grail of Boba Fett, like $2,000 or $3,000, $4,000.
I know, right?
On card. Do it, Jedi. Do it.
They had the C-3PO. What was it? 10 card or 12? 12?
Yeah, the 12 back.
And the 21. They had both those.
Oh, if that's the one my brother had. That looks big. Maybe that is the one he had. Seems like, man, that looks
12
big
back is a good one.
I don't remember.
Oh.
For Dom.
There you go, Dom.
What's the price? 4,000.
It was probably like 4,000. Was that what it said? Your eyes were
$4,000. Jeez.
Yeah.
See what I mean? And you know what's funny?
I sent Marco a picture of that Max Rebo. It was like overpriced. I was like, yeah.
Listen, Boba Fett was the most overdue figure back in the 80s, and his figures are the most, which make me laugh.
They had a friendly staff there. Their staff is pretty engaging. So
say this place is.
I did buy some stuff from there. I'll show what I bought after the video. After we kind of. But it's not all Star Wars. Well, I think we're still covering Star Wars. They had everything. They had G.I. Joe, Transformer. They had everything.
Figures, loose figures.
That's awesome, man. Look at the comics in the wall too. Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Millennium Falcon's awesome. Some G.I. Joe. I think this place has a lot of G.I. Joe. What is this?
You ever seen that?
Yeah,
Luke
that's the jumbo figure, the McCurry.
Yeah, they had two of those.
They got them at my comic store,
right.
Midtown.
Oh, okay.
I got the Boba Fett's like that.
That's the one my brother had. Sorry about the crying children. That's the one we had. And like I said, I had the X-Wing. You
can't bring kids in here. You bring kids in here, they're gonna cry
game
for
right
toys.
there. I love that game. Played that game a lot.
That kid wanted something and he wasn't getting it. That's what that was all about.
Jeez.
Joe.
Hey, there's Zartan right there. Boom.
Yeah, all that stuff was graded, I think.
About the glare.
Yeah, I can see the tags. Crazy.
You see, I like the Japanese card of G.I. Joe.
They had a Japanese T-3PO too. I was like,
yeah, that's awesome.
If I was into G.I. Joe, this would be the place.
Thank God I don't live in San Diego. I think I would probably not be able to resist going to this place like every weekend.
Hey, give you something to do.
I
That's cool.
know.
Cool
Yeah.
about
It's
probably
almost like a
passing up some
museum,
stuff
man.
that,
Just walking through
some
there.
of you viewers might be
I mean, I know it's
interested
a
in.
store,
I
but
apologize.
golly, man,
I
it
just
has
don't
so
know what
much.
it is. So I'm just trying to capture a little bit of everything.
You know what? I had just about all this stuff.
Lots
everything.
of toys here.
I had
Where did
all
you
the
live,
toys
Dom?
needed.
Obviously, you didn't have you didn't
Over
live
here
in
we
an
have
apartment
some
in
of the
New York back then. You had a big
Star
house.
Trek,
Or
Buck
what?
Rogers.
No, I lived in an
big
apartment.
Buck
I lived in an
Rogers
apartment in
guy.
Harlem.
This TV series.
You had
all this crap?
Galactica.
I had all of it.
Last
man.
time I was
I
here,
had Massive,
they had
Transformers,
a Bionic
G.I. Joe,
Man,
Star Wars. I had them all. My
lunchbox
brother had
that
This
Massive
upset me more than
got,
anything right here.
but
In
I
this
didn't,
case,
and
last
now
time I
I'm
was there,
regretting it
they had a
because
Bionic Man
it is not here
lunchbox, and I went back.
anymore.
I was going to get this lunchbox. I was like, who the hell is going to buy a Bionic Man
And they bought it.
lunchbox? It's going to be there. It's only been 3 months. Who the freak would buy that? It's gone. The lady said they sold it. It's like, son of a-
Wow,
Inquisitive.
looks like what the Inquisitor should look like.
Yeah,
Shogun
bummed me out. I
Warriors
was
back
kinda-
there had those.
Another concept of Luke scuba diver.
Ooh, look at that.
Transformers.
I thought you'd get a kick out of this. A lot of this stuff I was videoing, I was like, I didn't even know what I was looking at. I knew it was old. I knew it was vintage, most of it. I had no idea what it was. I
Jeez.
didn't do Transformers.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I wish
yeah.
I had. I tell you, if I had the money,
Mighty
I would buy all
Morphins.
my stuff again. All of it.
This place is pretty big, too.
All right, we're going to take a brief
mean,
look
it's not like
over at
Walmart
the comics.
big,
This
but
place does have comics. This is all the new releases, and maybe some back orders in here, but probably mainly new release stuff.
And they were pretty cool. I asked them, I was like, you mind if I video in here? They were like, oh, no, go ahead. Yeah.
Star Wars.
Yeah, a lot of stores don't like good videos. A lot of stores.
Now, they may regret it after I make a comment. There's a comment coming up
Some
here in
of
a
the
little
probably
bit that they may, if they ever saw this video, might not
incentives.
appreciate it, but-
Ratio stuff, looks like. Let's see if we can find a ratio Star Wars to see if they're over or below ratio.
Hey, there it is right there. That's crazy.
Let's see if I see it.
I looked for this. So you see the Star
Hunters,
Wars
that just
comic
looks
right
like
there?
regular issue
Yeah.
stuff.
Lorna D. I think it's the issue 16, 15, 16.
Yeah.
I was looking for, man, I went up and down this aisle like 3 times trying to see if they still had that, and I didn't see it, and damn, there it is. I see it on the video. That's nuts.
Don't see
But
any
they wanted
Star
like
Wars.
$95 for it back then. I wasn't gonna buy it.
Once
I was
I
just
passed
curious
it,
if anyone
you guys
else
can-
had bought it.
Just
Too
have
much,
to
man.
forgive me.
You got them con
Alright.
prices.
Yeah. Which I ended up getting. I bought that one. I got that online
I
thanks
don't
to
have any
Will
Star Wars
hooking me up with,
incentives that I saw.
scouting out a auction for me.
Go back over it real
Yeah, now-
quick, briefly. Make sure. Maybe I didn't miss it.
Yeah,
or something.
I didn't even see that when I was there.
Last time I was here, they had a few Star Wars incentives, and
I'm
it
blind.
was. I want to think it was the
You're
High
right to say
Republic
stuff.
15, maybe. The
know,
the one in
it's got a
25.
funny-
It's right there, Jedi. Look, it's right there.
Right there. It's
Damn
right
it!
there.
Luckily, I have
Right
one
there,
now
right
that I
there.
got thanks
Blind
to
mother.
Wayseeker hooking me up with a eBay listing that he was scouted out for me. So I don't have to worry about that. But I don't see any Star Wars.
Because you're
So
blind. Dumbass.
we're going to head back. Any Star Wars ratios, that is.
If it had teeth, it would jump at you.
It would, man.
It's
I
like
would
they
have
got,
been bitten for
sounds
sure.
like they got some gaming stuff going on this weekend. Probably every weekend.
Yeah, this place has so
Looks
much.
like a bunch of back
We're
issue
not even
stuff.
halfway done with this video yet. I hope the viewers aren't bored.
Figures. Lots of figures. I think I looked.
So I've never been to
courses
any
4 months
like
ago.
you
I
go to
think I looked
Midtown.
through
Midtown
the
is a pretty big place, right?
Yeah.
Star Wars back.
They got are they just comics, or do they have a lot of stuff like this?
They have
I
toys too,
recall them
toys,
having a whole
statues.
lot of vintage,
They have hot toys. They have cards,
do
but
they
not many,
have
not much
figures?
cards, but toys.
They have like vintage stuff too, or just mainly?
No, not vintage
current
stuff. Just a lot of the newer stuff.
If I lived in San Diego, I would probably be here every weekend. But I have heard from other shops that while this place has a lot of inventory, it's not the cheapest place. So, Predator.
These places.
When we get to the Black Series, we're going to go down an aisle with a lot of
Jedi
modern
dog.
stuff, Star Wars stuff, or probably not just Star Wars, but Black Series. You know, a lot of the anniversary stuff.
This is gonna be a long video.
What I'd heard was that the owner of this store, and this was another store owner telling me this that I visited previously. What he had told me was that this
really
owner
blowing their nose over there.
this owner had
And
the
Avenger
stalkers at your Targets and Walmarts kind of in his pocket, and that anytime new
And
stuff
just
came
for
out,
Domtober,
he got it.
He would get it.
And he would have
fair
he would
amount
have a
of
bunch of
pops
the black figure
here.
stuff on his
I will
shelf,
not be
mark it
going
up
home
obviously,
Of course.
with any pops.
and you basically couldn't find it at Walmart because this guy had already had it. That he had
That's
he
a
had
nice
his
trip.
he had his elves out.
I don't like
Yeah.
that. I don't like that.
I'm not crazy about it either, but this guy has so much stuff. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I won't mind.
Well, think about how much rent he's probably paying for
More
that
G.I.
property.
Joe
right there.
stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. This store goes way back. About the back half of the store is like gaming. I think they have gaming there like every weekend probably.
What's the clearance table?
I don't know. I don't think this place had a clearance table.
No.
Okay, I don't know if I can do that.
I just every time I turned around, I saw another thing that I hadn't videoed yet, and I was like, "Oh shit, let me go grab
So
this
what
real
I do
quick."
is whenever I do trades, I look at whatever the value of it is, like whatever I price tag on it.
Legos.
50% of that value.
So they got everything, man.
Legos on both sides of the aisles. We will just jump through the Lego real quick. Look at all these loose figures. Good God.
That's cool.
Hopefully, Pete doesn't have to blur out any faces. I don't know the rules on. I tried not to get people on the video, but it was kind of impossible not to sometimes.
Yeah.
Ninja
Yeah.
Turtles. Pretty well organized, this place, unlike some of the smaller shops that I visited. More back issues. Still haven't got to the S's yet, but I think we're coming up on them. We'll see, but just more figures.
There was
And
nothing there.
over here
I looked
too.
through. I went through this.
didn't
I
even
went through
show you
their
all the
back issues
figures.
last time I
Bring
was
the other
there,
aisle,
back in
Master of
April.
the
I didn't have
Universe.
anything then either.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably put together if you're putting together a
Transformers
run or
stuff.
something. You could probably find something there, but.
And Star Wars.
There you go.
Let's see. Star Lord, looks like Star Wars here. Just slip through real quick. Bounty Hunters, blah blah blah. Dark Empire. This place gets a lot of business, so I'm assuming.
Yeah, a lot of places
Assuming
don't have
that
certain
any-
books.
This place has probably been cherry picked pretty well. Like I said, I'm not really here to dig. But at least they're not down where I gotta squat to look at them. Although I think,
Yeah, I appreciated that.
no, those are all figures.
My
below.
knees
So there
cannot
might be
take.
some
That's
below,
why I
but
don't.
those
That's
are
why I'm
all
not a digger,
figures.
man. My knees are just.
I know, man.
Star Wars.
Yo, people do it to make money.
So
I used to have a stool that I took carry
good
around
place
with me.
to maybe
But I stopped
put
doing it. It was-
together your run.
That's what happens when we get old. Everybody
Together
gets
a run
stools,
if
sit
you
down.
need to, but
The problem is when I got down on the stool, I couldn't hardly get up.
I'm sure any
That didn't work out for me either.
hot. There was a. Where'd it go?
All right, Jedi, we get the picture. There's nothing there.
There you
Moving
go.
on. Move along. You're boring me.
When I show you when we show this on MCM or whatever show we end up showing this on. I'm sure you guys will be like, damn it, you missed one. Stupid Jedi. Oh, yeah. Star Wars Adventures, Vader's Castle. Oops. Typical Vader stuff. What are the chances I come across a Vader 3 in here? None.
I think not, Jedi.
I would have stopped videotaping if I had found a Vader 3. That video would have stopped, and I would have been at the counter.
Yeah. And they would have probably said, "Excuse me, let me check the value of this."
Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah,
Okay,
the eBay
let's
prices
move on.
this. I was like,
The wrong spot.
More
We're gonna hide this
figures,
in the-
more figures. Bo-Katan. Lots of Star Wars figures here. Probably, yeah, definitely the newer stuff, or at least relatively new. I wouldn't say any of it is vintage, except for that stuff down there. Those TIE Fighters, or TIE Fighters, especially the smaller ones, could
It
be
looked
vintage.
vintage. The TIE Fighter does.
The bigger ones,
It's
I
like
don't
one of
think
the earlier
so.
ones. I don't know. The dog is barking outside.
Stuff's presented pretty
Man,
well. It's just
I love
stuff
vintage
everywhere.
stuff. This is just too much money though.
Can you imagine owning like all of this?
More Star Wars figures.
You know,
You had a butt
if I had
Star Wars.
Jedi, if I had the stuff that I had growing up, oh my God, man!
See, I had to do this circle back around because there was this lady behind me digging, and I didn't want to get her in the video, so I did this like
Tales
Oh, you should have
from
bought that.
the Golden Droid.
You should have bought that book
Wow.
foot book.
up there. It's a
The
book.
C-3PO?
I had the
I
Vader
don't know
one.
if I've ever seen that before.
No, they had a Vader one too.
They have a Vader and a Aura Singh. Yeah, so bounty hunters.
All right, coming up on more Star Wars figures. Black Series. One thing I was told by some other comic book shops is that this is the owner of this shop has a lot of the Target and Walmart stock boys on his payroll. So
That's what I
he
heard.
tends to get
Oh, what do you got?
a lot of the new release stuff quickly, and then of course mark it up and sell it, and then there's not a lot left on the shelves at Walmart or Target. That's just what I heard. I don't know how true that is. It's just what some of the shop owners that I
people
talked
are-
to over
A lot of angry
previously
people
this
when they see
weekend
this,
have
and they'll be
told
like,
me.
"Screw that TC Rockets. I'm in my business." Oh,
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff there.
oh, we got yeah.
a look
Probably
at
got
the
another
wall.
5 minutes of this video.
And the glare. Oh, I hear Mandalorian in the background.
That's a nice wall.
Yeah.
9.6.
It's Swamp Thing. That's the first Constantine, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. Alita. Battle Angel. We need another Alita movie. I thought the first one was pretty good.
Movie. I like the movie.
That's a good movie.
Star Wars Union.
I have a first comment. That's not very high grade though.
Right. This is all gaming area back here. Cards, gaming cards,
big
all that
store.
kind of stuff.
Our rental desk is under events. Rental desk under events.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Dom,
Here
I'm
it is.
sure has that.
I knew you had that one.
Yeah, it's right there. I'm still debating on opening it too.
It's almost perfect on the
Did I?
lid. There's actually space next
No, I didn't. I was gonna say I think I saw one in a GameStop. But,
So I'm going to circle back through some of the
They're on
vintage
sale.
stuff because that's
God, don't get me
$82.
on GameStop. I'm
What I
pissed at
came here to
GameStop
look
right
for.
now.
Yeah,
Why
with
would
corners, yeah. Not yet.
Well, I still haven't got my C3PO sodas. Like, what the hell, dude? They came out a month ago.
Yeah,
I
they
still
usually
don't
take
have.
Place is pretty busy, and this is
the stock.
a weekend, so
You know, they have a new
back
soda
over
coming
some
out,
of
Queen
the
Amidala.
showed this earlier.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
But before I shut the camera down and start talking business with the staff, I wanted to.
So you think about it.
I had to revisit the vintage stuff. Sorry.
lunchbox.
Sorry, everyone.
Nice.
It's awesome.
That Star Wars
$60
lunchbox,
man lunchbox.
not bad condition. They were asking like $200-something for it. It did have the thermos, but it's a little steep even for the
Yeah, well, see, that's the
It was
thing.
all right.
The ones that people try to get don't have the thermos,
Yeah,
so that's why it's so much money.
Yeah, but you
This
can
is
always
loading
buy the
away
thermos.
all the old
Yeah.
action figures,
Yeah, just
AFA.
piece it together. That's what. Well, actually,
So
for
this is
mine, I don't know if I
probably
did that.
one
I have pieced them together before. I don't know
close
if I did it for
the,
that one or not.
film, and
So yeah, last time I was
last time
here, I
here,
remember
some people
Marco
were
was saying he was
interested in
making
some
a.
of the
He was like, "Oh, check out
counterfeit or
the
non-licensed
counterfeit
stuff
this
that
or
was
whatever." I
here.
didn't see it this time. I
I
made a
think
point to
Marco
look.
was
Yeah.
really interested in that. I don't see it right now. Probably sold.
I didn't see that comic either, so it may be there. I'm
Yeah.
just not seeing it.
I'm looking. I don't see any. So it either sold or I guess it had to sell or else they moved it off the floor. So, all right, that's Jedi, or this is Jedi, and I'm going to go ahead and close the video down and talk to the staff a little bit. But I hope you enjoyed this tour of TC Rockets in San Diego. Jedi out.
Whew.
Well, I guess I'll follow that up with what thanks for, thanks for watching, everybody. We did show the whole thing, but hopefully Dom and I were able to narrate a little bit and make it interesting. So here's what I bought there. And I don't know if I got a good deal on this. I'm actually watching one of these on eBay right now to see if I actually made a good deal about it. So I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it because I might have paid too much. But I did get this.
Number 1 droids, nice.
9-4, the droids number 1. I did get this at that store.
Let me ask you a question.
The good thing about that store, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say the droids comic book. I'm trying to think. Did they have the issue with Boba Fett? Because it's right off the cartoon. It's the cartoon itself in the comic book.
So I'll be honest, I didn't even see this. Obviously you could tell by I didn't even see this. I was talking to one of the guys and I told him I collect C3PO. He goes, "Oh, I'll be right back." And he brought this to me like, "Hey, yeah, you thought you might be interested in this." I was like, "Oh yeah, cool."
Nice.
So yeah, I got that. And Dom, you called it. Remember I was saying there was something I didn't know if I could get back?
Aha.
I did get it. I got
There you go.
C3PO.
See? You had to.
I had to, yeah. I've seen these on, so it's not nearly as rare as I didn't think it'd be rare. Nothing.
No, they're not
ever
expensive,
rare,
but it's still a nice collector's piece.
it's pretty cool. Yeah, especially. I'll put it on my shoulder and see if I can open it up.
Yeah.
Inside.
Oh, that's cool. You see?
You got the book. You got the C3PO. So it's pretty cool. Got my beard in there. But so yeah, I did get it, and this is the thing I said last week. Like, I hope I can get it home because it didn't fit in my luggage. I just had a little carry-on case.
There you go.
But I did get it home. I managed to, and you're right. They do have Aurora Singh and Anakin, or the other two, or Vader.
Yeah.
The Aurora Singh has Boba Fett on there, so I'm on the
book,
the front of it. So I'm surprised you don't have that.
I'm surprised. Well, the whole fact is that I had like I said, the Vader, and I gave it to my cousin. But I never got the Aura Sing. I never got that one.
So a couple other things I bought. I did not. I'd gone to another store that I like to go to just because the guy's fun to talk to. It's called It's Geeky. I didn't take any video from inside the store, but I did buy a few things. I bought this because I was hoping I was going to be able to pair it and display it with that $6 Million Man lunchbox. So I bought this, and then I couldn't get the lunchbox. But this is first appearance of $6 Million Man.
Oh, nice.
So I bought this. It's in really good condition too. I think this is like a 70 something, 76. It's in pretty good condition. Maybe a little faded. It's hard to tell.
You know, they have a 6-issue limited series, G.I. Joe versus $6 Million Man.
Versus, oh, cool. I don't see any spine ticks on this. A little bit of fuzziness up there.
Nice.
And then
B majors.
The other thing I bought while I was there is this. It's geeky. The Madhouse Comics C-3PO R2D2. R2D2 in love with the mailbox, apparently.
That's pretty
so
cool.
he had this. This one does have a couple of ticks on it, but it's still 1978. So it's not. It's a little bit older of a comic, but it's got my guy on there. So
hey.
So that's my pickups. I do actually. So next week, depending on how this goes, I did take video from inside another place, and I did get a couple of pickups from that place too. Maybe I'll show that video next week, but it's just too much to try and do another one. So another video in this one. So Dom, before we get into your whoops, almost I did let it go. Your Hasbro pick.
Yep.
Oops. Were you going to open something else there?
Yeah. So I'm going to open what came in today. So it's kind of funny. I finally got these from Target after cancellation. I bought them again, canceled it again. And way back in May of last year, I believe. Oh, I finally got them. Well, I got two. And I'm happy. And they're both damaged. Son of a bitch.
What?
Well, it's a little spine tick in the back right here. This one looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit better. Let me open it up.
So these are just now getting shipped out because I remember Ruben did an IG video where he just got his.
He just got his. They're actually pretty cool. So
those are neat.
Yeah, but kind of sucks, man. Well, I might open one anyway, so I was planning on the open one, have one to keep in the box.
What are you gonna do with the one you open, Dom? You gonna play with it?
Yeah, always. I pose them. Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Pew, 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 pew. Hey, look. Speaking about things being open, I got my my Cad Bane up on the counter right here, and my Nomad Boba Fett. So I keep them on top of the desk.
So you do open some of these things?
Yeah.
You just don't open the sideshow stuff.
Well, I do open the sideshow stuff. All my sideshows are open.
Once your remodeling is done, I know. I know.
Listen, okay. So what I do is why I buy two. That's why I buy two of the Black Series figures. One to open, one to stock, one to rock. So I open one to have it because, like, I am gonna definitely open up this Fett. I waited for this for a long time.
I buy two to stock. I hardly ever open them. All right, Dom. Let's okay. We may be going a little long today, but that's all right. That's okay. So let's talk about your Hasbro PulseCon pick.
Okay, G.I. Joe. Yes, I'm excited. I do collect the classified series. I do. You know, I didn't want to collect them. I was trying to collect my Zartan, and I wanted to collecting a bunch of them. I got a whole bunch on the other side. So when these dropped, there was one in particular that I had to get because
I know, and it's in here.
It's in there, yeah. And
I asked Dom, I was like, "Hey, Dom, you gonna pre-order any of these?" And he just kept saying this one character over and over. I was like, "Okay, what about the rest?" This one character over and over.
I don't care. I really don't care about the rest because it doesn't interest me. But these Joes, they're pretty cool. Like I said, I don't like the box art. I don't because
I'm not crazy about this box art either. You're right.
Because the cardboard, you can't see the figure inside, and that really bothers me because you don't know what you're getting. And like we're talking on on the Dark Side show on Sunday, we were talking about that they can open it up and put something else in there, and you don't realize. You buy stuff and I always check, but what about the parent that picks it up for their kid, opens it up, and it's a Five Nights at Freddy's figure, not a friggin' G.I. Joe figure. You never know.
You never know, I guess. Yeah.
So you got the
stuff nightmares are made of.
You got Falcon. You got the Crimson Bat, which is actually pretty cool.
All right.
You go to the next slide. Cover Girl. See, look at the Cover Girl art. It looks like a cartoonish.
Yeah.
I don't like that. But Cover Girl is actually.
I guess
pretty
that was
cool
on
character.
purpose, though, right? They're going. Is that some sort of? They're going for some nostalgia.
Yeah, something like that. And then a repainted Barbecue from the Renegades from I guess Sergeant Slaughter's Renegades.
Names.
Barbecue. I have the regular Barbecue. This is a repainted one. And then Outback, you have a repainted Outback.
He's from
Again,
Australia.
The second one, actually, that's the original Outback repainted from the Tiger Force Outback, which came out. Yeah. And there's the thing.
Now,
that I
there we
wanted.
go. Go ahead, Dom.
This
Cut
is
loose.
mine. This is what I pre-ordered. This is what I was going for, and I got one. So I'm very happy. And I believe it was limited to 2 pieces per household. And I only ordered 1, which I should have got 2, but that's all right. But the fact is
the packaging on this is pretty good. I have to admit.
So the fact
I
is
know
with
nothing
this,
about the character.
You don't know anything about the character?
No, I
right,
don't
so-
watch it. G.I. Joe, I think, was a little. By the time G.I. Joe really, maybe, I don't know if I was already maybe I was just too into Star Wars at the time,
So,
or maybe I was transitioning.
So what happened is the
into-
origin of the Panther is that he was created from the DNA of the greatest leaders, the world of Genghis Khan, Napoleon. So they got the DNA from all the tombs of all the great leaders of the world, and they created him. And what happened was he was missing one element, Sergeant Slaughter's DNA, and they couldn't get it, and that's why he's incompetent. He's not incompetent that he can't finish off the job. Like Cobra Commander keeps failing. He came close but failed. But anyway, make a long story short, this the Hasbro said that this is going to be in limited quantities. Once this is gone, it's gone. And if they do make it again, it's just going to be a Panther without the chariot. The chariot is his vehicle that he had. And he was created by Dr. Mindbender, who's a scientist. He had a dream. So what? What happened?
What's with because his name's Serpent, whatever.
Serpentor. So
Could he talk to snakes or something?
no, it's just that he's
So pet cobra.
So I have so this is pretty cool because you can match this up with your Legends Marvel figures, and you could always say that he was created from the DNA of the greatest leaders, but also they gave him the super serum, Captain America super serum. So he has that strength too. So he could fight the Marvel.
You mean this is in the same universe as Captain America?
No. I'm just saying you could.
Oh,
and
don't
if
do
you
that,
put the
man.
toys now, if you put the
You're
toys and
crossing
make your own-
cannons with me. You're
It's pretty
crossing
cool,
the
though.
streams.
But this was definitely my second favorite character in G.I. Joe. The Zartan being my
Packaging was cool. I like the packaging.
the packaging, the
packaging was
artwork is
really
really
good.
cool on this. I like it.
Yeah, you shouldn't open it. You shouldn't open it, Don.
Yeah, so I'm happy I got it, and it's coming. I think next year, the spring or fall of next year. I don't know. Who the hell knows, man. I really
All right.
hate the time periods.
So that's our Hasbro takeaways because it was just way too much to cover everything. If you didn't get a chance to watch it, go back and watch Hasbro. They have the same faces on there, the same irritating and sometimes annoying faces on there presenting their goods. So, all right. So I have one other thing to, I guess, open. And this is the box that Pete sent me.
Okay.
Part of it is just stuff that he sent me, I guess. Part of it is because of the premium member to the channel, which I am one. And then I think I actually won a giveaway on one of his shows too. So, okay, down since day one sticker. All right, cool.
That's cool.
So I have I think he bought everybody one of these that's on the show.
I really like that shirt.
Finally, my wife. I bought my wife one. She's been wearing it for like a month now, or several weeks.
Even with
But
the creepy
Pete told
little
me-
me in the corner. The creepy
Yeah.
little me. It's funny.
Have you seen the new one that?
Yeah.
Was it a guy that draws or what?
The-
Or a nobody that draws? I think.
Yeah,
I
so,
forget.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I always forget his thing. It's even cooler than this, I think. But
Yeah.
so, but yeah, my wife's been wearing this for a while, and I've been like wanting to hurry up and open this, but I wanted to open it on the show.
That's cool.
So, and then okay, I also get the premium member T-shirt,
Yes.
a limited edition with the RennaVision on the back. All right. All right. He sent me a She-Hulk Spider-Gwen Funko.
That's cool.
I don't know what I did to deserve this, but thank you, Pete.
He sent me Deadpool, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think there's some comics in here too. Hopefully, I can open them. Oops, that one fell out, so that's easy to open. He did send me some comics. Okay, this is the one. I think I won this one on his giveaway on one of his shows.
That's a pretty cool cover. I like that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got in here. The tape is sticking. I have this High Republic. I think this is a 1 in 10, right?
Yes.
Is this a 1 in 10?
I think so. Well, actually, no. That might be an exclusive. That's a con exclusive.
Oh, that's the IDW exclusive. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. And thank God this is painter's tape. And also, this is IDW exclusive too, right?
Yes.
So he sent me this. And that's it. So now I get to wear these cool t-shirts.
Cool.
And I got to open a package, so that's cool. So thanks, Pete, for that. If you want to be a premium member, it's not too late. It may be too late to get some of the goodies. I'm not sure when the next time he's doing a premium member surprise gift, but be a premium member and you'll get some cool benefits, some cool add-ons to your YouTube, and you usually get to be automatic in a lot of the drawings and stuff he does when he does that. So all right, Dom, so we can either you want to try and do this screen sharing thing, or let's try it. If it doesn't work, then we'll do your last opening.
Okay. Let's do it.
I think we've done just about everything. All right, so let's try this. We'll see how it works.
Okay.
All right, and my dog's going to start barking. So we were talking before the show. Obviously, I collect Ghost Rider. This isn't the Ghost Rider that I necessarily collect, but Hasbro Lab is doing one of their, what do they call these? The buy-ins.
HasLab exclusives.
So I just found out about this today, and then of course I find out Dom's known about it for weeks. But
I told you about it.
I just thought it was. Dom,
I
you
sent
sent
you
me so much.
I sent you info on this.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Really?
No, because you're
All
Ghost
right,
Rider.
well,
I was sending it to you. I sent it to you when I first saw it.
Okay, and I probably said, "Oh, that's not my Ghost Rider." That's probably what I said. All right, my internet is. Let's see if it comes back, but. We're having some technical difficulties. This was working great.
Please hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll see if it holds. But yeah, this is some of the stuff. Yeah, we'll just leave it there. A lot of the stuff. $349 buy-in. Looks like they're about halfway done with about 20-something days left.
So they introduced the first two tiers. Well, actually, all right, so to give you a little backstory on this, you were supposed to get a Robbie Reyes figure, and it didn't reach a goal for a couple of days that they put it out. So they scrapped the figure idea. But they now have Robbie Reyes' head. You can change the head on the Ghost Rider, 2 different head sculpts. The next tier is if you reach, I think 12,000, you'll get a Mephisto figure that you only get with this HasLab exclusive. And then they showed another tier today, the Goblin Queen, when they have the
That's
Goblin.
the girl with the skull, right?
Yeah, with the skull, yes.
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
So, so it's actually, they're pretty cool looking figures, but I don't know, man. $350 for this HasLab, man. You know, I don't know if it's gonna make it.
Really?
27 days.
How long has this been out? How long has it been
it's
out?
for almost a month now. It's about a couple of weeks, and it's supposed to reach at a certain tier. It only has 5,000.
So it's got 27 days left, and
yes.
they're over halfway there.
Get halfway there. Target's not. I don't know. Maybe. If I tell you what, if they reach the tier, maybe I'll pull the trigger on it.
So what happens? What happens if you go ahead and invest or whatever, do the buy-in, and they don't reach the tier? You just don't get charged, right?
No, you don't get charged. Yeah.
Okay. If I had just spent so much damn money, we'll see. Because I think it's pretty cool. But if it was like Johnny Blaze, I'd be all over this. But
actually, if you have a Dominic Totoro figure, you can put him in the car and make it Fast and the Furious. You know what I'm saying? That's the Fast and the Furious car. But I can tell you one thing: I bought the His tank from GI Joe, which is pretty cool, and that broke all the records. It made the tiers, everything. It got 4 figures that come along with it, which is really awesome. And it doesn't come out to the fall of next year. So I invested in it. I paid already, and I'm just waiting for the item to come.
It's Boba Fett. I don't know. Last time I said Boba Fett, I was dead wrong. But I'm always going to betting against Boba Fett is like betting against Tom Brady. I just don't do it.
Exactly. Oh, and speaking about records, Aaron Judge, congratulations, number 99, breaking Roger Maris's home run record for the American League. 62 homers today, and that's a record. I actually posted it on the video on Instagram of him hitting the homer. So, but at the same time, how about our Cowboys? 3-1.
Cooper Rush broke a record. He's 4-0 as a starter.
Yep.
How about them boys?
Hey, I'm happy about that, man. All right, here we go. Let's get this out. All right, give me a second. Slowly. Okay, there we go. Look at this. Boba Fett and his throne.
You know, Dom, I swear you already had that.
What?
I would have sworn that you already had that.
Nope. It finally came.
I can't keep up, man. I can't. All right.
So the Boba Fett.
Give us the model's turn here. Show us everything. Okay.
Yeah.
Not a lot on the back. All right.
So I will have the throne taken out, and I will post it open pretty soon.
You're going to open that?
Yes, I am. Of course. It's got to be shown.
Yeah, well, all right, Dom. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say I keep hearing that, but I kind of keep hearing that.
Well, this bad boy was like $4.95.
All right, so let's revisit this. It looks great, Dom. Can't wait to see the IG post. If you're not following Dom, do so because he's got a lot of good stuff on there and a lot of Boba Fett. So we're going to show this again real quick. We're actually doing okay on time, a lot better than I thought we were going to do. So This is the giveaway. We said we're going to do a giveaway on episode 10. This is episode 10. So the giveaway starts now, and it's going to end next Monday or Tuesday. Whenever we video episode 11, we'll announce the winners. The trivia question is, how many Tales from the Dark Side panel or show intros have I, Jedi Johnson 22, done since January 2021? If you guess that number exactly right, you're going to win both mine and Dom's prizes. If you nail it, and you're the first one to nail it, I should say, you're going to win both these prizes we're about to show. All right. If you are the closest, the first guess, and you are the closest without going under, and I say under because I'm going to show mine first. If you're the closest without going under, this is what I'm going to give you. you're going to get 2 graded comics. Not 9/8, I'm sorry. Not 9/8, but graded nonetheless. CBCS. You're going to get a Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1. It's graded a 9/0. This is a tough grade from what I hear because of the black back. But this was graded 9/0, so you'll get this. And speaking of Robbie Reyes and his badass car, this is an 8.5. This is a retailer incentive 8.5 Ghost Rider #1 from 2017. So that's what you'll win if you get closest to the number without going under. Make sure I get that right. So if you are the closest to the number without going over, Dom, show them what they will win.
You win a nice little 3D puzzle of the Millennium Falcon. Plus,
sweet,
you would win a couple of sodas.
Couple of sodas.
1 or
Nice.
2 sodas. It'll be a surprise when you get the package if you win, if you get 1 or 2.
So that's the rules that we're going to try and go for. So real quick, again, put your guesses in the comments below, not in the live stream comments, but the comments below. We will also probably promote this on our IG channels. Do not put your guesses in the IG. Only guesses that will be counted are the ones in the comments below. Again, the first, if there are duplicate numbers, in other words, the same person guesses the same, two different people guess the same number, the first person that posts it, that number is going to count. The second person, well, you might want to throw up another guess if you got time, but just know the numbers that are already up there before you throw your guess up. So hope we didn't make this too complicated. We didn't want to do the wheel because we just really don't have the tech to do the wheel. You saw how our videos, our screen sharing went. We don't have the Pete tech. We don't have the Pete RennaVision studio, but we wanted to do something where it's a guess. It's kind of equal. It's kind of level playing field. You can't really Google it. Yeah, you can't. So take some guesses. I've given you the hints. Come back and post it in the comments or after the show. And who knows? Even if you don't know, you might get lucky. So
exactly.
All right. And if you have any questions, if I wasn't clear enough, hit us up in IG. Hit me up on my IG, and I'll try to clarify it for you. So that's all I have. So I'm going to sign off. As always, take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. We're happy that we made it to episode 10. We're looking forward to 10 more. I guess 25 is the next big anniversary number. So maybe we'll do some more giveaways then. And obviously we say it every week, but check out all the other shows on RennaVision. Check out me and Dom. I believe if Dom's back, Dom's going to be doing New York Comic-Con this weekend. So hopefully he's back, and we're going to have a special Dom presentation of New York Comic-Con on Tales from the Dark Side. Really looking forward to that. So I have said enough. Dom, take us home.
Well, listen, hope everyone has a great evening, and may the force be with you. No disintegrations. And definitely, if you're at Comic-Con, just look me up. Hit me up on Instagram. Let me know if you want to meet up. I'll come and say what's up. But
get an autograph. Dom's giving out free autographs.
That's it, man. Domtober will be there in full force.
All right, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Huh?
Have a great one. Everybody have a great night. Take care. Peace.
God bless.